New York City public school kids are returning to classrooms this morning amid a rise in COVID-19 cases across the city.
It's a big day. Mayor Eric Adams says keeping schools open is a top priority. And while the teachers union thinks a remote start to the new year would be safest, it's worked out expanded COVID safety measures with the new administration in an effort to help keep everyone safe. Joining us now this morning, United Federation of Teachers President Michael Mulgrew. He's on the Lower East Side, outside of PS 347. But Michael, I wanted to start with the situation unfolding in Brooklyn. We're hearing that a principal there closed the school because of infections and positive cases within the staff, leading to some confused parents this morning. What can you tell us about what's happening out there?
Well, first, good morning to everyone. And before the holiday, we had many what is known as operational closures. That's what schools where there was not enough staff coming in to keep the school building safe itself. The Department of Ed has told us, informed us this morning that they will have enough substitutes at that building to have that building open tomorrow. But today really is about, getting the school system is open. Yes, we preferred it if it would have been remote because we don't understand the staffing challenges each and every school is going to have. That's the reason why we requested from the mayor to do that. But all the teachers are out in school today. The schools I'm in front of right now, there are 3 schools in this building. They're phenomenal. They're out there. They're doing their jobs. The teachers, once again, have risen to the occasion despite every challenge that has been put before them throughout this pandemic. And the city needs to keep that in mind as it goes through this week, because this is going to be a very tough week.
Just so many remarkable challenges, especially facing teachers all across the city. We know that the city has expanded and the teachers union agreed to expanding some of those testing options. What are you hearing about how that is going so far this morning?
So at 10:30 last night, we had confirmation that every school in New York City had received over 2 million rapid tests, that it has over 1 million what is known as K95 masks, and now today we need to monitor what is known as these testing teams. Those are teams that go in and are going to be testing 20% of all students, and then we'll be testing up to 10% of teachers who want to be tested at the school. Those are the PCR tests. So we've never had that capability or capacity before to do all of that, and that's something we've been working on throughout the holiday. That is what our independent doctors told us the schools would need to dealing with this new variant. So we're happy that that got done, but the numbers are so large right now. It's really the staffing issues that are our greatest concern.
And regarding the testing, Michael, what would happen if a student declined testing and there was a concern at that?
Well, this is a message I want all the parents in New York City to hear. The teachers, the staffs, the principals, they're all trying to keep your children safe. We want our schools to remain the safest place in every community. So please get your child vaccinated and please give consent to have them tested. That helps us keep your children safe. So we've all done this work together throughout this pandemic. We opened up without a vaccine last year, and it was, it was great to see all of our people doing that because they care so much about the kids. But please give us the ability to test your students and to make sure that we need that vaccination rate, especially of our 5 to 11-year-olds, to go up, because we cannot mandate testing of students. The mayor cannot mandate the testing of students. Only the governor or the legislature can do that in New York State.
And what is the process for, let's say, your child comes home not feeling good and then you give them a COVID test and it turns out, positive? What is the next step? Or it turns out negative. Should the parent let the school know? Like, what are the next steps? What's the process through all of that?
Yes. What we would like them to do is let the school know immediately, and then the school will give them directions about what the quarantining process for their individual child. We do not want staff or students coming into the school buildings if they have symptoms, are not feeling well, or if they have tested positive on a rapid test or any other COVID test. That is what we are trying to stop from happening, because this variant is, as we all know, is much more infectious than any of the variants we've had before.
Inevitably, there are going to be staff members, there are going to be teachers who will test positive. These teachers are already under a tremendous amount of stress. They may have to miss time if they test positive. That's going to put a burden on the already overwhelmed system. Are there enough substitutes out there right now to fill in the blanks?
No, we do not have enough substitutes to fill in all the blanks. If the school system is following the trends of all the other industries in the tri-state area, then we're looking between 20 and 30% absenteeism, and that's something we probably do not have the substitutes. I know we don't have the substitutes to cover that, so that's why we were saying we thought it would be better to open up remotely and find out what those numbers are, and then we can start moving into a plan for each school, because it really is dependent on how many students are in, how many staff.
Michael, where are you going to get those substitutes from? I mean, we know it's going to happen. Are we going to have to call retired teachers, offer them a little extra to come back? I mean, that's a real issue.
Well, that's actually things we've done in the past throughout this pandemic. But at times, again, you're going to have, if the situations will arise where a school will have to close if it does not have enough staff to come in. The term is called an operational closure, and we've been doing them throughout the month of December, and I know we're going to be doing them in January. That's just the reality of the situation. That's this pandemic. That's why, again, it's important. We want to keep our schools the safest place in the communities. All the parents, teachers working together, that's what's going to make this happen. But it's not going to be easy. This is going to be a difficult week, and this is going to be a difficult month. And that's the reality of our situation.
Michael, one last question, if we could. We know that in the previous administration, there was an issue that you'd had with the Situation Room where they dealt with some of these COVID issues. Mayor Adams said earlier today that that has been resolved. What are you seeing different in the Situation Room, and are you satisfied with some of the changes?
Well, what they've done is they not only doubled, they have more staff than they've ever had before. So now it's to see, and they were trained throughout the holiday. So now we have to see if they can actually process the information in a 24 to 36-hour period, get that information back to the school, and be there as a support system to the school. That was not happening at all from Thanksgiving through Christmas. It was not happening at all. The Situation Room had fallen apart. So we do have that in place. Now it's we have to monitor to hold them responsible for doing their job. And if they can't do their job, then we're going to have a big problem with the school system.
All right, well, let's hope it doesn't get to that point. All right, Michael Mulgrew, the UFT president, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We know you have a busy day ahead.
Thank you very much.